Hello everyone, happy Friday. Let's dive right into the charts. So Bitcoin is getting the small pullback we were expecting. As long as the 50% level of this order block, which is $25,560, holds, I still think the yellow arrow scenario is the most likely, and any meaningful bounce would mean that we will bounce above this swing high and even ideally above this swing high. If the 50% level of the order block is taken out, then we will have to start looking at the teal scenario and potentially even the red scenario to play out. Just something to keep in mind. So for now, I'm setting myself an alert at $25,560 and one more at $27,550. And then I'll just keep watching the charts next week on. The stock markets have taken a hit. The swing lows we had marked on the S&P 500 got taken out. 2 candle closes now, and we are now at the range low of the key retracement level of the Fibonacci retracement tool. So we will have to see what today brings. Will it bounce and move further to the upside, or will we break through and then get a move towards the 50% retracement level? This can still be bullish even in this scenario, as long as the 50% level, which is at $4,156, holds properly. Otherwise, I would prefer to see ranging within the key retracement area for a while, and then the potential move higher. If we break down, you will see a lot of bears come out again, and the market is probably gonna take a little longer to move back upwards, especially breaking through the 4,535 or $36 level can get extended by several weeks if we break down out of this key retracement zone. The Nasdaq the same, moving downwards, so I'm waiting for the reaction at the 61.8% retracement level here, if we even get that far. We can also keep a look at this swing low here, or an ion. Let me add an alert there too. But for now, it's just within the parameters we set ourselves several weeks ago, so all is good until prices start dropping beneath the 61.8% retracement level, and if they start moving towards the 50% retracement level, then we have to get a little cautious. But for now, it's all in the safe zone. ETH, so lost the $1,626 level, which was a key level for a while, and now that it lost it again, I think if it cannot push back up above over the weekend, we will see it dipping further down into the order block here, maybe $1,500, $1,475, give or take, is the very least. Let me just activate the 50% level here. So yeah, $1,477. I think it's quite likely at this point that we will get a drop there, and then we will have to see the reaction. ADA still holding above 24 cents, which is good, but struggling to make meaningful higher highs, and it's just fizzling out. So I'm still sort of optimistic that we get the 18 to 19 cent wick, but when we zoom out a little bit, ADA has pretty much retraced back to below to where the bull market or the bull run started. Let's mark that level. So around 40 cents is the key we should keep an eye on for another potential run, but I do expect at least several more weeks of consolidation, and during that consolidation I would not be surprised at all if we get a small dip towards 19 or 18 cents. Everyone gets scared, and that will be the low of at least a temporary low for ADA, and then we can look at what happens on the price chart after that. I'll set myself an alert at around 19 cents, and until then I'm not interested much into trading this thing. AVAX still in its channel, no changes here, so we'll just wait and see it slowly fizzle down towards the $8 level here. If it breaks out to the top, we can set ourselves an alert. Then it may retest the $10 level one more time, but at the moment there is not much reason for AVAX fundamentally to start a run, unless they have like a surprising news or new feature, etc. coming out. eGold, yesterday wicked up towards 28.20. My alert got triggered, but it has since retraced fully, which is not a good sign, but also not a bad sign, since it's holding relatively stable between 25.68 and 26.24, so it's just a very small range for the past 4 days here. And what we can do is set ourselves an alert at this swing low here and reactivate the alert at the 28.20 level, but until then there is not much on eGold as well. Phantom is still trending downwards in price, but the bullish or the positive divergence on the RSI is still valid, at least how I look at it. We did not get this move yet, but I think maybe one more tap and then we could see some upwards momentum coming in, and this tap can take out this swing or this pivot low here. Just be careful if you're in a long. There may be a stop rate beneath this and everybody thinks, okay, it's going to Goblin Town, the trend line has been lost, the pivot low has been lost, and then it just shoots up from there. So I will be setting myself alerts here, and when they get triggered I'll see what the situation is. However, I'm not interested in this move or into entering into any position over the weekend, so it will have to be Monday or onwards. Link is also getting a pullback with the whole market. The 50% retracement level has not held support so far. We can still push back above it today. However, I have set myself some buy orders or back add-on orders between $6.30 and $6.40, which is around the 62% retracement level, and I will be adding on to my long exposure again there. I had taken partial profits, as you know, from my previous updates up around here, and I would be interested in adding back. If this level does not hold, my stop loss is at $6, and I also have gone ahead and secured my already existent position at $6, which is slightly in profit. If Link price drops back under $6 under this swing low, I think the consolidation will still be going on for a while, or we will even drop lower back to $5. So I would want to be out at that point and reassess the situation. MATIC has not pulled through yet. So I had looked at the smaller potential bear flag here and thought it is invalidated, but when we actually extend that a little bit, we could still be looking at a bear flag. So I'm now watching at the reaction at 51 cents, and then if it drops beneath it, I do expect the 45 cents area we had our eyes on for a while to be retested. If it can break back above 53 cents, then still this yellow scenario could play out. So I'm gonna be setting myself alerts and watch what happens. Lastly, Solana. So the crashing structure is playing out as expected. I had said that if it fails to break through $20 to $20.55, the likelihood of it revisiting $16 at least rises. So we have one last line of defense here, which is the $19 area. But at this point, I'm already in a short. I entered a short at $20. Have my stop loss just at the 50% of the at the 50% level of the previous channel we had marked here, and that's $21.09, and my target is $16, and I already have secured my position with a stop loss at break even. I'm looking for add-ons. I do recognize that I'm on the 4-hour chart. I'm looking for potential add-ons if we get first of all through this fair value gap. I want to see candle closes beneath it, and then if a new fair value gap gets created anywhere on the way down, I would think that it's likely that we get a pullback up before a further drop down. Then that would look something like this. So we drop beneath the fair value gap, ideally even drop under these equal lows here, and then pull back into a fair value gap that's gonna be created newly somewhere on the road down here, and then we can get a nice add-on opportunity for the Solana short. And I do not expect this necessarily to play out over the weekend. It mostly depends on what Bitcoin is doing, but separately speaking, Solana does look like it is going down to 16 cents at the moment, unless the $20.55 level is broken. Alright, that's it for this week, and see you again next Wednesday.